see, mic is working. Test the chat. Alright. Hello, and we're back with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Should be able to get much more done now, by comparison to earlier today. Right. But first things first, maintenance. Wait, that's tomorrow. No, not even tomorrow. 2 days, yeah, okay. That's fine. That's whatever. Alright, in the meantime, Duel Live Spectate. This branded Tachyon versus Goblin Bikers. Okay. The opponent was in such a bad spot they tried to use Droll and Lockbird. So, oh wow. Both of them are just dead drawing. Duelist base using Memento. This is what happens when you build your deck full of hand traps. Wow. There's no advantage to really be had. We're into Xiamen. Xiamen gets the rising scale and a card draw. Dragon. To Jam Fever. Okay. Super polymerization. Is that enough to save him? Okay. Into another maxi. Whew. Deja vu. Rising scale. Gargite. Okay. That's a shame. 2 super polymerizations couldn't save you. That, and it seemed like Duelist B was just full of more hand traps than anything else. What we got? Spells, traps. Overall, nothing I can't handle. As far as going into rank though, can't just run whatever. Let's see. For a deck that uses a lot of spells and traps. No, I don't activate the traps. Voiceless voice. Let me think. Probably get away using this. Just try Labyrinth. Won't get the spells done, but I'll definitely get the traps done. Alright, here we go. Aside from that, we'll try the Voiceless Voice. Thanks. It's always great to go first in a deck that's focused around traps. Nope. Doubles the effect of any trap, so I can use it to destroy two different cards. Here's hoping. Mummy. Once per turn, special summon a zombie from hand. Okay. Yeah, let it go. Bell drop. Nope, let it go. Battle. I'm curious. Use this. Does this actually stack? Labyrinth Barrage. Nope. Okay, it doesn't stack. The more you know. Destroy this. Send a card, which will obviously be the absolute king. Backjack. Look at the top 3 cards. I'll turn this on so I can trigger this right after. Grab Big Welcome. And then the Ice Dragon Prison. Set Big Welcome Labyrinth. Oh, we can use it now. Yeah. Activate. Welcome Labyrinth. I'm going to summon the lovely Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. And then bounce the Labyrinth Kuklok to the hand, which triggers her effect. Yeah. Destroy a card in their opponent's hand. Nope, that's it. Right. Needs a fiend in order to activate whatever trap I get back, but that's okay. Returning this. Big Welcome. Normal summon. Activate. Oh, yeah, and I can activate the clock. Deck to hand, we're going to add, it doesn't really matter here, but we'll add the Welcome Labyrinth. Activate Big Welcome. I should be able to win this turn. Summon this. And let me see. Yeah, bounce this back. Triggers this. Destroy another card in hand. Vampire Grace. And we could do more fancy stuff, but we're just going to attack for game. Okay, that's not true. Tribute this. Call spells. can set whatever. Choose Dominus Purge. Oh, what spells? Tribute to the doomed and overpowering eye. What's this guy running? It's a vampire deck. I don't agree with running Tribute to the Doomed in a Cheerful Coffin. Why is he running 54 cards? Stop Defense. What is this crap? For a second it looked like he was taking himself seriously, but then we see this. Whatever. I got the trap card requirement done. Moving on to getting done with the spells. This is voice. Okay, still go first. Okay. First things first, summon low prayer so the voiceless voice. Okay, the opponent didn't have anything for that. Play the barrier, activate the barrier. It didn't stop that either. Okay, grab Saphira. Activate Saphira, Dragon Queen of the Voiceless Voice. Send the ritual spell. Then add, I guess grab the Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph. Activate pre-prep. Grab the ritual. And obviously the Skull Guardian himself. Finish this. Summon the Skull Guardian. I just realized I'm probably up against a bot. Damn shame. And from deck to hand, I guess I'll grab Saravis. Just send this away. Dueling card in the pendulum zone. Special summon an allies monster from your deck. I should really look into that. Now this back. Nope, that's it. First chance I get, use Dynamondo's effect. I'm gonna resummon the Skull Guardian. Under all technicalities, I could stop this, but I won't. Skull Guardian, then summons low. Where I'm Radiance. Okay. So that means the galaxy of Cyclone was a bait. Nope, there you go. Nope. I will use this though. Activate target cards and destroy them. We're gonna just destroy the Moye. And that's it. If that was the button, right. Sure was trying to use Sword Soul. Alright. Let's see, 3. See if I can get an extra 300 gems. Here we go. Delts. Or is it deeps? Whatever. Okay. There goes. Something low. Alright, didn't stop it. Grab the barrier. Use barrier of the voiceless voice. We immediately go after Saphira, the Dragon Queen. Use her effect. Send this. And then I get to add any ritual monster. I'll choose the Skull Guardian. Activate Saphira's extra effect. Uses ritual summon on its own. Okay. One. Okay. The knees trigger. Bow comes back. Skull Guardian adds, well, just about anything. We'll grab Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph Dragon, because why not? Then use the Preparation of Rites. Really take advantage of the fact that all the ritual monsters in this deck are level 7. Get this back from the grave. And now we ritual summon, this time just with the spell. Choosing the Pendulum Graph. Using this one. Okay. And that's another easy win for me. Alright, I'm going to look into which monsters I could add from Pendulum Graph Dragon's effect, since it can grab any Odd Eyes monster from the extra deck. Alright, now. Clearly I don't need to look into all of these. Let's see. There's no link version of this, as far as I can remember. Alright. So. Since I can cheat out any of the Odd Eyes monsters from the extra deck, the only main question is which one is worth cheating out. Let's see, this one needs to be fusion summoned, and its effect is based on how it's summoned. Let's see, this one, when special summoned, target an opponent's monster in attack mode, return it to the hand. That could be useful. I probably won't ever get to use the other effect though. Alright, now. Let's see. Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon. Is this useful? Let's see. This monster's destroyed. Card effect destroys many cards in your pendulum zone. Place this in the pendulum zone. No. That's no good. What about Metal Claw? Can't be used as fusion material, that's fine. If it was summoned with polymerization unaffected by card effects, okay, no. When it declares an attack, all monsters you control gain 300 attack until the end of battle phase. That's pretty weak. What about this? What about Odd Eyes Arc Ray Dragon? Wait. Does that count? Alright, hold on. Always treated. Must either be fusion summoned or special summoned by tribute. Okay, nope. Can't cheat it out. About Meteor Burst. When special summoned, target one card in your pendulum zone, special summon it. Also, this card cannot attack for the rest of its turn. Wait a second. Must either be ritual summoned or pendulum summoned. Okay, I don't think the synchro is going to cheat it out. What about absolute? Nope. Needs to be summoned legitimately first. Rebellion Dragon. I think I already looked at this. Yeah. Alright. What about the Overlord? Okay. Nope. Damn. All of these forms suck. Okay, they don't suck, but like trying to cheat them out makes them suck. Odd Eyes Rebellion exceeds Dragon. Okay, detach material. Nope. What about the Venom Dragon? Must be fusion summoned. Never mind. Odd Eyes Wing Dragon. If in the monster zone, no pendulum. Once per time. Alright. Target one effect monster the opponent controls, negates effects. During battle phase, if this If you control this sync will summon the nope. Damn. All of these suck. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Ironically, this is my best bet since all this one. It doesn't say it has to be summoned from fusion. And its attack ability is generic enough. This is literally the best I got. Alright, what do I take out for it? Well, I have a lot of cards in here that are just here because they have high attack. Forgot why I was using them. Oh well. Can't be that important. Why did I have monsters with high attack in here? Well, if I can't remember the reason why I can't, it couldn't have been that important. Get this out. Out. With them gone. Just add generic stuff. IP and SP are pretty good overall. Take out the Wind Pegasus. And in its place, I'll add one more. It's another generic monster I can actually use. I guess Typhon. Okay. Keep it going. Okay. Go first. The sand sucks. Alright, let's get started. My opponent's name is Reborn. Can't negate that. Still, I can use this. Tribute it off to summon Trios in defense, which then causes Diviner to activate. Since it was tributed, I can summon another Nephthari, which will be low. And then she activates. Which gets me the barrier. And then activate the barrier, and the whole combo starts off regardless of my opponent's efforts. Spears discarded. ritual. I'm gonna add the Skull Guardian. This effect. Use obviously low. Summon Skull Guardian. Let's see. What do I add? I'm gonna add Zeravis. Then summon Pendulum Graph by getting rid of this. For Dynamondo. Okay. Turn response on as soon as I can. Return the Skull Guardian to the field. As much as I'm sure I would like to stop that, I know I'll be in a lot of trouble if he's just trying to bait out the negate. Summon this. This triggers low. Triggers her effect. And we're getting Radiance of the Voiceless Voice. Okay. Just hoping I can stop whatever my opponent plans to do from here. It just grabs the spell. Okay. Special summons that. If you have 3 or more summon greats in the grave, special summon this. Okay. Well, we'll see if you can do that. But for now, blow up this, and blow up this. See if I can stop the rest of his turn. Summon Great Charge. There are Bandstander in the grave. Shuffle 2 of the 3. Sorry, what? Fire monsters. Meaning, if you control a fire ritual, take one card and destroy it. Well, don't have that, but I can negate this. Yeah. Summon the former pal Odd Eyes Metal Claw. just because I can. That's it. Reborn. Huh. I have an easy 100 gold. Or gems, whatever. Alright. See. Well, no need to slow down now. Let's keep it going. At this rate, I'll be in gold in no time. Okay. What do we do against this? Alright. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't have to lose my normal summon. Guess we'll get started. Prayers of the Voiceless Voice. Archfiend Ghastly Glitch. I mean... Okay? So we'll have 2 Lady Labyrinths of the Silver Castle on the field. And what is the face down? Oh, crud. Doesn't really matter. I guess I'll grab the Saphira. Oh, wait, cancel that. Nope. Obviously. What was I thinking? Right. Trigger this. One with this. Let's see what he grabs. Ah, he didn't have one. The effect was a dud. Shame. For him, not for me. We're gonna grab, I guess, Saphira, just to really add advantage. No activate. pulse evacuation device. Okay. Bit of a pain, but not the end of the world. I'm gonna grab this. Activate Saphira. Yep. Send that away, and then we're gonna grab the Pendulum Graph Dragon. Then I activate Preparation of Rites. Add Saravis to hand. Yeah. And then add the ritual spell back. Fira. Okay, unfortunately for him, he waited too long. I don't have to compulse, I can use Saravis effect now. I'm gonna ritual summon Pendulum Graph. Using this, the Saphira in hand. Trigger voice. Gonna get rid of this, and then one more card, of course. Destroy this. Oh, it's a rollback. He got me. Battle. Get rid of one of these. He gets rid of half his life points to try to do what? Ghastly glitch? Well, now I can negate that. And that's why you save your Omni negate. When you have one. Right. Mondo returns to hand or shuffles? Shuffle both into deck. Yep, okay. Gonna use this along with this. Summon Dynamondo. Dynamondo's effect I will actually use to return this away. And I'll just use one of the mini monsters I didn't properly summon. Bounce this back in. Pass turn. First chance I get. Dynamondo. Target the Skull Guardian. Yeah. Change with Low coming back. Then I use Low's effect to once again, we're gonna grab the Radiance. So I can blow up another 2 cards in case he has another face down there. Nope. Alright, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna attack for game. No need to be overly fancy with it. GG's. Good game. Though I personally don't recommend sacrificing half your life points when the opponent has an Omni Negate on the field. Unless you're just trying to bait it out. Alright. Can get through Labyrinth, can get through whatever the heck my opponent was doing last game. And Salamangrates. Okay. It's Blue Eyes. Huh. Okay. Alright, I think I can bait this out. Alright, here we go. Alright, here goes. For what I want to do, I need to grab the ritual. Right, then use low. Alright, Draco Utopian Aura. I can't use instant response. That's unfortunate. Origami Princess, wow, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Who's this? Oh, right, he can negate. That is unfortunate. Okay. use effect. This is once per turn, right? Yep. Material. Bounce this away. Battle. I think I did that wrong. Yeah, I definitely did that wrong. Okay. Right. Even if you wanted to use the bounce effect, you can't because it's Typhon. No. That's weird. Thought for sure this would trigger. Oh wow. I'll just play this. Going in phase. It bounces back to hand. I should have did this last turn. But, oh well. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Likely by now he should be planning something that will just end me. Special this. Mohama. I'll choose the game like. If I do damage. Yeah, I'll do damage. Okay. Draw. Wonderful. Alright. Activate. Ah. Hmm? Maxi. I'll have to take the Maxi challenge then. Summon. And then discard a card from the opponent's hand. Yeah. Yeah. There's any of these. Summon. Oh. Which will trigger both. And that. So this in defense. And I'm not going to get to use the Lightning Storm, so discard that. So, alright, so one thing I want to double check here. Ritual point can only target. Cannot target monsters you control with card effects. Perfect. Activate Saphira. Start the last one. We're gonna just return this from the grave. Oh. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna just add this to hand. Just so it can be used as tribute for the next ritual summon. Summon the Skull Guardian. And that's game. We'll add... It doesn't really matter. I'll add another copy of Law. Alright. Activate. The Guardian. Power up the Skull Guardian. And now just attack for game. Can't target my monsters with card effects either. Nah. Yep, you do that. Nope. Not even gonna negate that. You can have that. I always found it weird that people who run Voiceless Voice don't go in a trap. This trivializes so many duels. Alright. Let's see. Alright. What do we got? We're at close to 700. Alright, before I wind up getting over capacity again, I'll start opening these. 100. I'm skipping this. I'm not manually opening 100 pack, 2-card packs. Surprise chain. When linked to or higher, apply the following effect depending on the chain link number of this card in sequence. Skip over any that do not apply. Okay. 2 or more. Activate top cards of your deck equal to chain. Then place them on top of the deck in any order. 3 or more. Send the top card of your deck to the grave. 4 or more. Draw a card. Okay. It doesn't really seem all that worth it to me. Royal Guardian. Miracle Jurassic Egg. Brain Golem. Gift Exchange. Ah. Scrap Goal. If players banish 1 card from their deck, face down. If they do, during the end phase of this turn, both players add their hands the card their opponent banished by this effect. 5-star Twilight. Dice Dungeon. Well, didn't really occur to me, but I guess, yeah. Even 1. What does this even do? During opponent's end phase, if your opponent has total cards in their hand and field than you have in your hand and field, special summon 3 normal monsters from your graveyard. Right. Banish this from the grave, then target 3 monsters you control with different original names. Set 1 spell or trap from your hand or deck that mentions the original names of all 3 targets. Right. Outside of Ojamas, who would this ever apply to? Oh, right. The Face Knights. Special summon 3 or more normal monsters from your grave. So I could use it to reborn all 3. Let's see. There's a few cards that mention all 3, but not a lot. Use 2. So just attack the opponent directly, sure. Darkstorm Dragon. Looks alright. It's a Gemini though, so never mind. Sweet corn. Ain't worth it. Fairy's Gift, Spiral Serpent. So this isn't a Phantasm Spiral Dragon. Huge whirlpools lace sunder. It is the hunger of this sea serpent at work. No one has ever escaped the dread spiral wave. Sure this isn't the Phantasm Spiral Dragon? Did they rename him? Sacred Serpent's Wake. I think that's Gishki? So, right. Control 2 monsters, different kinds. Ritual Fusion, Synchro, or Exceed. Activate one or more effects, depending on the number of different kinds you control. 2 or more, target one monster in your grave or banish, add it to hand. 3 or more, target a trap in the grave, add it to hand. 4 or more, good luck. 1 ritual, fusion, synchro, and exceed. Target a spell in your grave and add that to your hand. What are the odds? Rocket hand. Unified front. Here's the starter monster attacking effects. Technically, I could target an opponent's monster with and discard a monster with 0 attack and 0 defense. Overall, nothing too fascinating. Luminous Spark, the light field spell, 500 attack. It's time to discard it. Gain 5 life. Okay. Overall, not bad. Micro Ray. Their defense becomes 0. Way to go. Alright. We can stop with that there. Alright. So far, not bad actually. Managed to climb a few ranks. Considering the time though, I should be getting ready for bed. So, thank you to everyone who joined me on this run of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And I will see you all later. Until then, please take care.